You know what, man? I'm just done with Twitter here, bro. Like, there's no way that you can be this stupid. I mean, Twitter's like a platform where everyone exists. Even just complete idiots exist. Like, I've never seen someone just so dull in my entire lifetime. And don't get me wrong, because I'm not hating on this person just because their ideals or whatever. I can care less. Well, it's partially that reason, but it's not even their ideals per se. It's more their opinions. So, looking at this, I just need to cut straight to the chase. There's just no time for an intro. So the first post, and I might hide the name, I don't know, but the first post says, considering men are typically vile, racist, aggressive, overly bad role models, should single men be allowed to own pets? You know, that's such a stupid question. Should single men be allowed to own pets because they're racist, aggressive, overly, which isn't completely true, because anyone can be racist, aggressive, or bad role models, or vile at that. And 86% of the poll, you guessed it, said yes. And she said, stop sharing your poll to your alt-right friend. Like the thing is like, I doubt that 86% is just trolls. Like, I'm pretty sure most of that 86% are people that follow her and agree with most of her opinions. But this opinion is just so outright dumb that I'm not surprised that most of her followers didn't agree, because only 14% actually agreed with her, and I'm actually surprised, because I thought it would be lower. I thought only 0% would agree with her. The other 14% that agrees with her are just stupid. On to the next one. Considering the phrase Saturdays are for the boys is sexist, started by Barstool Sports, I think. Should bars offer additional ladies' nights potentially on Saturdays? If no, explain in the comments. And you guessed it, 9% said no and 10% said yes. Now, here's the thing. Literally, it just says Saturdays are for the boys. No other day, just Saturdays. And the ladies' night, the name ladies' night implies any days or any day of the week. Saturdays for the boys just implies Saturday. Like, can we just not have our Saturdays? So, of course, most of the people are going to say no, because ladies' nights can be any nights. On to the next poll. This isn't her, but this is, I think, someone she follows. Considering the word poggers is racist, which isn't a racist term, it is a racist term to mock minorities. Should it be banned from all streaming platforms? And, of course, 89% said no, because poggers isn't a racist term. There's nothing racist about the word poggers. Poggers literally just means cool. You literally just be like, that's poggers. There's nothing racist about it. There's nothing discriminatory, nothing bad about it. I've never heard someone use poggers even in a wrongful context. I don't even think that's possible. Next poll. Considering that the Washington football team, formerly Redskins, are using the interim name for the season, should the new official name be something that represents the black/POC trans, which I don't know what POC stands for, trans community? And one poll said yes, and the other said no, I hate minorities. And you guessed it, the I hate minorities voted 95%. Remember, not all of this 95% are people that are just trolls. Most of them are her followers. That's the thing. And the stupid thing about this is, I think that the Redskins name should not be something that represents blacks or trans communities. I think it should be something that represents Native Americans. That's what I believe. Because the original name was technically Native American, like a stereotype Native American term. But I think it should be used as a better Native American, like a tribe name, like a name of one of the Native American tribe. It'd be like the Cherokees. Sorry if I butchered that. But that's what one of the names could be. Something that represents the Native American community, because they do make a really small percent of the U.S. So that'll be really interesting. And last but not least, or actually there's one big one at the end, but this is the last but not least poll. Considering that our team of journalists have been harassed all week by thousands of gamers, do you support banning Twitch.tv, a streaming website that promotes gaming and subsequent toxic behaviors like the phrase PogChamp, which PogChamp is not a toxic phrase? And no, I'm a toxic male. So I'm assuming that not all of that 93% that said no isn't male, and assuming that's still her. Some of that 95% is people that follow her and agree with her, and people that actually like her. Assuming that, your poll is pretty stupid, because Twitch doesn't support, you realize there's female Twitch streamers. You realize that Twitch has minorities on there. You realize Twitch has people of different ethnic groups. They have trans. They have people who have mental disorders. Twitch is a platform for everybody. Not everyone on Twitch is a racist, even though there are racists. Not everyone on Twitch is racist, toxic, Think of Twitch streamers like XC, I think his name is XCX or CXC. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of Twitch. Or think of Twitch streamers like Ninja, who promotes kind behavior, who doesn't like to cuss on her streams. Think of streamers like Pokimane, who's a female Twitch, and she actually, and Alinity, another female Twitch streamer. And there's many more that I can't think of by the name. You have different groups. You have that one trans streamer, which I'm sorry I cannot think of her name, but you have a bunch of different trans Twitch streamers on. Like, you have a bunch of different ethnic groups on Twitch. So I don't see the issue with I don't see the issue with Twitch, because not all of Twitch is bad. Like, of course, every site like YouTube, every social media platform is going to have the bad group of people, but you have to think about the positives and the different ethnic groups that they have. And last but not least, the tweet of the day. I don't know, or I don't remember the actual main tweet for it, because I forgot to take a screenshot, but it was something like gaming groups should be banned or whatever. Or gaming groups should be banned, otherwise meet these demands. Our demands to the gaming industry, if it wishes to continue. Listen, viewer discretion is advised. You might lose brain cells. Some people might collapse. Some of y'all might have a stroke. I know it's really hard to bear, but bear with me. M-rated age is now 25 plus. Stop making and using guns for games. Okay, now this is stupid, because most games have genres, like shooters, which are meant to use guns, and guns aren't always associated with violence. Then you have games like Fortnite, which doesn't technically have killing in it, it just has guns in it. The only real games that I can really think of that actually promotes violence, like genuine violence, is the games like GTA, where, they promote violent crimes. You get rewarded, somewhat you're rewarded for doing violent crime, like stuff like that. Background checks on M-rated games, which is kind of fair. Mandatory franchise diversity, POC, which I don't know what that means, by the way. Women and LGBT or JLGBT plus, which is, I love diversity in games, but you realize a lot of games get diversity, like Last of Us 2, which had a trans character in it, which was what's his face, which was Lev, and they also had someone who's lesbian, which is Ellie, and I think Dina was bi, so stuff like that. So they already have diversity in games like Nier Automata, which has a female main character. Games like Last of Us, for example, also a female main character. Uncharted Lost Legacy, female main character. Like, there's not issues with these. Games must be given green light by approved journalists before being published. Stupid, because journalism's usually biased, and if we let people like you review games, then it's probably not going to end up good. Ban players from all online games that they have been banned in any social media platform for hate speech. No, because, agreeable to a degree. Reason B is because some people actually have real racial hate speech, but some people consider hate speech just rudely commenting on someone. So games are way more fun with toxicity. Like, example, in Rocket League made it now to where you can get banned for saying cuss words and stuff. I'm a little disappointed by that, because I do love toxicity in games, and that's what brings competition. But I do agree with that to a degree. Discount games for POC, which I still don't know what that means, and JLGBTQ+. No. Because if you do that to one minority, you're going to have to do that to all minorities, and that's just not fair. Because JLGBTQ+ did not do anything to deserve free games. And I don't know what POC did, but they did not do anything to deserve free games. So I don't see why. It's just stupid. It's not even smart. Like, even from a marketing standpoint of view, it's just dumb. POC and JLGBTQ+ granted the ability to ban racist bigots from a server. In that case, pretty much everyone but the LGBTQ and whatever POC is going to be banned, because they all think that everyone's bigots, and they all think that everyone's racist. And I think that's just also stupid, because, I hate to admit it, but like, the racist comments and the bigots in the server is what makes it fun. Like, I've never had more fun in games than when games are toxic. Like, Call of Duty servers will never be the same if they were not toxic. Like, I would genuinely would stop playing Call of Duty if it wasn't a toxic game. Like, I just love the toxicity. It's fun to finally, like it's fun to get into heated stuff. Like, some people just use to let stuff go, and you can say whatever you want. It's like that. Like, some people just, Some people argue and just have fun. Like, after you argue, you're just friends instantly, because how funny it was. Like, I have a lot of clips where that just happens. Like, I've been toxic to people, and then later that day, or like right at the toxicity, I'm like, lol, GG, it's all good. Just cause. It's just funny. Together with these demands, we can make the games inclusive. Here's the thing. Games are already inclusive, and games already have minorities and different ethnic groups in them. It's not the matter of, will games do this and add all this diversity when they already do. It's a matter of who's willing to not overlook the fact that they do. Like, people don't realize how many games actually support this. And although I can't name any off the top of my head, I know that there's thousands of games that support different ethnic groups, thousands of games who have main characters that are trans or LGBTQ or whatever PLC is, in different ethnic color or ethnic groups and religions. Like, I know there are games like that out there because I've played a lot of games. There's games where you can have your own gender. I mean, it's things like that. So you can't say that, well, judging from this, you can't really imply that the gaming scene is toxic, when it is to a degree, but a lot of it's really supportive. Like on your last poll with the Twitch is a pretty supportive community, and you can see a lot of people helping each other out. That one streamer, I can't remember her name because I don't go on Twitch a lot, but all her donations for this year are going right to, or all her donations that she's getting are going to charities, and that's all her donations. All her money from donations, every single penny, is going to are going to charities. That's something that's great. There's a lot of streamers that do good things. Ninja, Ninja donates, and he's one of the biggest streamers on the platform. Even though I think he might have came back, I don't remember. But people like him is what makes the gaming scene great. And yes, there are bad apples, but that's for every community and every platform. So you ultimately saying stuff like discounted games for LGBTQ and free DLC for LGBTQ. The thing about that is, like, you can say that's discrimination because you're not allowing everyone to. You're only allowing one group to have that. Like what if I said, only allow straight white males to have LGBTQ, or that's that wrong. Only allow white males to have free DLC. People will say that's racist, or only allow males, or only allow males to have free DLC. People are gonna say that's sexist. But when it comes to minority, it's not sexist, or it's not discrimination. It's being fair. That's not fair at all. These opinions and ideals just suck. Even half the people that follow you believe that. Half the people that follow you believe it, and you just say stuff like, stop doing the polls. I swear, I guarantee you, people will only click the poll once. They're gonna retweet it, of course, because it looks stupid. You just look like an idiot. You look like a bigot yourself, to be honest. It's just dumb. So yeah, here's the most stupid person on Twitter. I gotta say, I'm disappointed with the way that things are going nowadays, because people actually believe this stuff. This truly makes me lose all faith in humanity. Like, I'm just on the verge of just saying that everyone is just stupid. Well, people like this are just stupid. And this is really no necessary hate to her. This is just really hate to her opinions, because her opinions are trash. And her opinions are trash. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. And this isn't even because she's a woman. It could be a man that said this, and I would still say that he's the most retarded person on the planet. I will call him a complete idiot, a dingus, a bum. I can't even think of any more words just to use. It could even be an alien from space, and I'd say the same thing. Like, it could be anybody on the planet. I'd say that they're complete idiots. And with that being said, I just gotta say, dang, I don't even know if I want to say peace for this video, because I'll probably be called a racist for saying that, because people hate peace. With that being said, peace.